Hello, happy Monday or Tuesday, depending on when you are watching this. But I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on what the week is going to look like so that you know what to expect going into this 4-day week. So, make sure that you are completing the participation attendance every single day. I need to make this abundantly clear. If you are not in the building and you do not complete the participation attendance, you are being counted absent. Okay? 11:59 is the cutoff. So that means tomorrow, Tuesday, January the 19th, I will post at about 6:45 the participation attendance check-in for Tuesday, January 19th. You have until 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, January 19th to complete that check-in. If you do not complete it before 11:59 p.m., then at midnight, it becomes Wednesday, January 20th. So you were absent for Tuesday because you did not complete the check in on that day. So that's how I'm keeping up with who is doing what on each day. If you're not logging in, then you are not present. And the reason that I'm having you do that is not because I want to be mean, but because if you have to check in every day, then you are more likely to keep up with your work, and not just in my class. So if you have to check in for English, even if you've already finished all of my work, so like you have to check in on Friday to get your attendance for English, I'm hoping that you'll also be like, hey, while I'm in Google Classroom, I'm going to go do that math assignment that I forgot to do. So I'm trying to get you in the habit of getting into Google Classroom every day because school still exists on the days you're not in the building. I don't care if you're working a full-time job. I don't care if you're having to practice for something else. It doesn't matter. School still exists. You still have to participate. Okay. So that daily check in allows me to see what days you are participating on and what days you are not, so that my participation attendance is as accurate as possible. So I just need you to understand that if you do not complete the check in, you are being counted absent for that day. Now, if you are in the building and you do not complete it, you're not being counted absent because you were in the building that day, but you are out of the running for bonus points. So I put on that participation attendance check in that if you complete all 5 check ins, or this week, all 4 check ins for the whole week, you get bonus points at the end of the week. You get 5 bonus points for checking in every day. And you might be like, 5 points, what's that matter? If you do that for 10 weeks, that's 50 points. That's like an assignment or two that you don't have to do because you have bonus points built in. Does that make sense? Like, if there's a 50-point assignment that we get to in April that you don't want to do, but you've been checking in every week for 10 weeks, you don't have to do it because you have 50 extra points built in. Okay? So do April and May you a favor and get some bonus points. Just check in every day. It takes like 2 seconds. Okay? So just make sure that you are doing that participation attendance. I'm done with that lecture. The rest of the things that we're doing this week, my period classes, we are going to be continuing rhetorical analysis. So the stuff that you started last week, we're going to continue that this week, and we are going to continue it using the I Have a Dream speech. So it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, if you're watching this on Monday. And you've probably heard the speech before, you might have read the speech before, but it's good every time you read it. The man was a master of words. So we are going to use that speech to analyze rhetorical appeals and how you use them in that speech. So we're going to do the Common Lit assignment first. So you'll log into Common Lit, you'll read the speech, you'll do the multiple choice questions only. And then there will be a second assignment using a Google Doc, and it will guide you through your analysis of the speech. So you'll read a little bit of the speech and answer a couple questions, read a little bit of the speech and answer a couple questions. So it'll guide you through like that. That's it. Those are the 2 things that we're doing, plus your what did you read this week that you will post probably towards the end of the week so that you can tell me what you read this week. So those 3 things is what you will do if you are in one of my period classes, first, second, and third. Block classes. We're going to do a couple of things this week. We are going to work on enrolling into Gen 100, which is a WKCTC course that you take through English here at McCracken County High School. There is more information about that on the assignment. So when you get to the Gen 100 assignment, there are 2, but it's the same video posted on both of those. They're numbered. Do step 1 first, then step 2. Watch that video and I explain what Gen 100 is and how you need to get enrolled and what it does for you. Okay. We are also going to take the NoRedInk diagnostic test. So those of you who are on campus, I kind of gave you a heads up about that, but you're going to take the diagnostic test in NoRedInk. It tests you on about 18 topics. Of those 18 topics, we're going to see which ones you are the weakest in, and those are the topics that you're going to be working on over the next 2 quarters. So you will choose 4 topics from that list that you are struggling in, and you will be assigned those 4 topics for this quarter. And then the end of the quarter is March 5th, so those topics will be due on March 5th. And then the 4th quarter, we'll pick a whole nother set of 4 NoRedInk topics, and those will be due at the end of the quarter in May. So that's how we're going to do NoRedInk. In English 4 this year is more like an independent study. So you're picking what you're studying, and I'm just keeping up with your progress. So anytime that you need help or something doesn't make sense, I will help you with it, whether that's virtually or on campus. But that is how NoRedInk is going to work. Okay, and then the last thing my block classes will do is we're going to get into Common Lit this week. So you're going to look at a text called The Leap. It's going to have you analyze the theme of the text, because theme is something that we're going to be working with as we go throughout the semester when we read the book Just Mercy. So Just Mercy is the book that we're going to be reading in English for this semester. And theme is the thing that we're going to be analyzing. So those are the things that you're going to be working on. 2 steps to enroll into Gen 100, the NoRedInk diagnostic, and a Common Lit text that has you analyze theme. Okay, so those are the things that we're going to be doing this week in Honors English 4. So I will see Group A on Tuesday, Group B on Wednesday, and I hope you guys have a great week.